Purposely false teachings, also known as false doctrines, are teachings that contradict the truth or essence of Christianity. They can take many forms, including denying the existence of God, teaching errors about God's nature and attributes, denying the Trinity, worshiping Mary, teaching that Jesus Christ is not God, teaching that Christ's blood does not atone, teaching that baptism can be performed in any way other than immersion, teaching that speaking in tongues is speaking in known languages, teaching spirit baptism, moralism, legalism, antinomianism, denying that God created all things. Some say that pastors and churches may lure people in by teaching false doctrines to stay in business. A false prophet is someone who claims to have the gift of prophecy or divine inspiration, or to speak for God, but does so falsely or for evil ends. The term can also be used to describe someone who claims a special connection to a deity and sets themselves up as an authority, preacher, or teacher. In the Bible, false prophets are described as Balaam, from Numbers 22 to 24. The 450 prophets of Baal, from 1 Kings 18:22. Zedekiah the son of Chenaanah and his fellow prophets, from 2 Chronicles 18:10-11. Hananiah, from Jeremiah 28. In the New Testament, false prophets are described as deceitful spirits, who advocate doctrines of demons 1 Timothy 4:1. Those who will secretly introduce destructive heresies, even denying the master who bought them 2 Peter 2:1. The term false prophet is sometimes used outside of religion to describe someone who promotes a theory that they think is false.
That's why when you look on the back of the dollar bill, you see there's 2 seals here. This is the only nation with a 2-sided seal. This seal you see here with the pyramid is the seal of our ancestors and our federal government that we had set up in here in this hemisphere going way back. This is the seal of the 6 European tribes that we allowed to set up here. That is why above our seal says Annuit Coeptus. He had favored our undertaking. I mean, it was our federal government here that was already established, what they call Iroquois Confederacy, so on and so forth, was already established, that taught them the science of government and allowed them to set up here. And here you see this flag has 6 white stripes and 7 red. And the elders taught us that those 6 white stripes stand for the British, the Irish, the Scottish, the French, the Dutch, and the German. The 6 European tribes that we allowed to set up here. And all they had initially was the eastern seaboard. The rest was ours. The elders also taught us some things. Now, I know this is going to sound crazy, but do the research and you're going to be surprised at what you find. The elders told us that the original Nile was here. Old Man Mississippi. The Missouri being the blue and the Ohio being the white. And until this day, where them 2 come together, there's a city there called Cairo to this day. And that area is called Little Egypt. Then you go down to what the elders taught us with Alabama and so on and so forth being Lower Egypt. Then you get into Memphis, Tennessee, the Memphite theology. Kentucky, King Tut. And then you start to look a little further, and then you find out that there was an archaeological cover-up involving the Smithsonian Institute, where they found thousands and thousands of artifacts. They found artifacts showing human beings contemporary with dinosaurs. A lot of this information they put on ships and dumped into the Atlantic Ocean. Some of it they got still in hidden chambers that they say you can't go in there because they got asbestos and it's unsafe. There's a part of the Grand Canyon where they have all Egyptian names, Tet, Osiris, Isis, and they got that part blocked off. They said it's too dangerous for the people to go there. To this day, this exists.
Tartarian Empire refers to a group of pseudo-historical conspiracy theories, including ideas of a hidden past and mud floods, which originated as pseudoscientific Russian nationalism. Tartary or Tartaria is a historical name for Central Asia and Siberia. Conspiracy theories assert that Tartary or the Tartarian Empire was a lost civilization with advanced technology and culture. This ignores the well-documented history of Asia, which Tartary refers to one in the present day. The Tartary region covers a region spanning from central Afghanistan to northern Kazakhstan, as well as areas in present Mongolia, China, and the Russian Far East in Chinese Tartary. What was the Iroquois Confederacy? The Iroquois Confederacy, or the Haudenosaunee, people of the Longus, was made up of 5 tribes: Cayuga, Mohawk, Oneida, Onondaga, and the Seneca, originating from New York. In 1722, the Tuscarora tribe, who originated from North Carolina, joined the Confederacy. What are the 5 Nations tribes? The 5 nations, comprised of the Seneca, Cayuga, Onondaga, Oneida, and Mohawk, united in confederation about the year AD 1200. This unification took place under the Great Tree of Peace, and each nation gave its pledge not to war with other members of the Confederation. The Iroquois/RKW, KW/Iroquois, also known as the Five Nations and later as the Six Nations from 1722 onwards, alternatively referred to by the endonym Haudenosaunee/Odino/Haudenosaunee, lit people who are building the Longhouse, are an Iroquoian-speaking confederacy of Native Americans and First Nations peoples in Northeast North America. They were known by the French during the colonial years as the Iroquois League, and later as the Iroquois Confederacy, while the English simply called them the Five Nations. The peoples of the Iroquois included, from east to west, the Mohawk, Oneida, Onondaga, Cayuga, and Seneca. After 1722, the Iroquoian-speaking Tuscarora people from the southeast were accepted into the Confederacy, from which point it was known as the Six Nations.
Why aren't our history books describing any of this? Why aren't our teachers telling us about any of this? Why are we held in the dark with the history that made the history? Basically, the true history. We've been learning a lot in these last couple of years about a lot of these false teachings that are given to us by these false people. These agents of Satan disguised under the banner of Christianity as pastor. These false politicians disguised under the banner of democracy as false leaders. These schools are being run by Satanism. The laws are being made strictly by Satanism, because this is a world full of gangs and gang memberships.
Some terrorist groups include Al-Shabaab, responsible for high-profile attacks in Kenya, including the 2013 Westgate Mall attack and the 2015 Garissa University massacre. The U.S. designated Al-Shabaab as a foreign terrorist organization in 2008. Abu Nidal Organization, ANO, suspected of assassinating PLO leaders in 1991 and a Jordanian diplomat in 1994. The ANO operated in the Middle East, Asia, and Europe, but financial problems and internal disorganization have reduced its activities. Hamas, one of the most active terrorist groups since 2001. Boko Haram, one of the most active terrorist groups since 2001. Al-Qaeda, one of the most active terrorist groups since 2001. The Taliban, one of the most active terrorist groups since 2001. ISIL, one of the most active terrorist groups since 2001. The U.S. Department of State has a terrorist exclusion list, TEL, that allows the Secretary of State to designate terrorist organizations. The EU has also imposed sanctions against terrorist groups, including travel bans and asset freezes. The United States created every terrorist group on Earth by influence and membership, and here is a list of the terrorist organizations created by American political leaders by dates designated by name.
Ku Klux Klan was founded on December 24, 1865, in Pulaski.
December 1, 2021 Segunda Marcatola. December 1, 2021 Revolutionary Armed Forces of Colombia, People's Army, FARC-EP. March 11, 2021 ISIS DRC. March 11, 2021 ISIS Mozambique. January 14, 2021 Harakatsuak Mizr, Hazm. January 10, 2020 Asaib al-Haq, April 15, 2019 Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC. September 6, 2018 Jamaat Nusrat al-Islam Fal Muslimin, Jainim. July 11, 2018 Al-Ashtra Brigades. May 23, 2018 ISIS in the Greater Sahara, ISIS-GS. February 28, 2018 ISIS, West Africa. February 28, 2018 ISIS Philippines. February 28, 2018 ISIS Bangladesh. August 17, 2017 Hizbul Mujahideen, HM. July 1, 2016 Al-Qaeda in the Indian subcontinent, AQIS. May 20, 2016 ISIS Libya. January 14, 2016 Islamic State's Khorasan Province, ISIS-K. September 30, 2015 Jaish Rijal al-Tariq al-Naqshbandi, JRTN. May 15, 2014 Al-Nusra Front, aka Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, M/Hs. Jabhat Fath al-Sham Amendment, November 14, 2016. Hayat Tahrir al-Sham Amendment, June 1, 2018. April 10, 2014 ISIS Sinai Province, formerly Ansar Bait al-Maqdis. ISIL Sinai Province Amendment, September 30, 2015. January 13, 2014 Ansar al-Sharia in Benghazi. January 13, 2014 Ansar al-Sharia in Darna. January 13, 2014 Ansar al-Sharia in Tunisia. December 19, 2013 Al-Malaithman Battalion, aka Al-Mura Bidown. November 14, 2013 Ansaru. November 14, 2013 Boko Haram. March 22, 2013 Ansar al-Din, ed. September 19, 2012 Haqqani Network, HQN. May 30, 2012 Abdallah Azam Brigades. Marwan Hadid Brigades Amendment, November 2, 2017. March 13, 2012 Jama Anshurat Tawad, Jat. September 19, 2011 Indian Mujahideen, IM. May 23, 2011 Army of Islam, Ali. November 4, 2010 Jaish al-Adl, formerly Jundullah. Jaish al-Adl Amendment, July 2, 2019. September 1, 2010 Tehrik-e-Taliban Pakistan, TTP. August 6, 2010 Harakat ul Jihad-i-Islami, HUJI. January 19, 2010 Al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula, ACAP. Ansar al-Sharia Amendment, October 5, 2012. July 2, 2009 Katakab Hezbollah, KH. May 18, 2009 Revolutionary Struggle, RS. March 18, 2008 Al-Shabaab. Al-Hijra Amendment, August 1, 2018. March 5, 2008 Harakat ul Jihad-i-Islami/Bangladesh, QGB. June 17, 2005 Islamic Jihad Union, IJU. December 17, 2004 ISIS, formerly Al-Qaeda in Iraq. Islamic State of Iraq Amendment, January 26, 2012. Al-Hayat Media Center and AMAC News Agency Amendments, March 22, 2019. July 13, 2004 Continuity Irish Republican Army, SURA. March 22, 2004 Ansar al-Islam, AAI. January 30, 2003 Lashkar-e-Jangbi, LJ. October 23, 2002 Jamaah Islamiyah. August 9, 2002 Communist Party of the Philippines New People's Army, CPP/NPA. March 27, 2002 Al-Qaeda in the Islamic Maghreb, formerly Salafist Group for Call and Combat. Akim Amendment, February 20, 2008. March 27, 2002 Asbad al-Ansar, AAA. March 27, 2002 Al-Aqsa Martyrs Brigade, IM. December 26, 2001 Lashkar-e-Taiba, LET. Tehrik-e-Tahafuz Qibla Awal, Tehrik-e-Hermati Rasul, and Al-Anfal Trust Amendments, June 26, 2014. Al-Muhammadiyya Students Amendment, December 30, 2016. Tehrik-e-Azadi-e-Kashmir and Milli Muslim League Amendments, April 4, 2018. December 26, 2001 Jaish-e-Mohammed, JEM. May 16, 2001 New Irish Republican Army, formerly Real IRA. New IRA Amendment, June 30, 2023. September 25, 2000 Islamic Movement of Uzbekistan, IMU. October 8, 1999 Al-Qaeda. October 8, 1997 Abu Sayyaf Group, ASG. October 8, 1997 Hamas. October 8, 1997 Harakat ul Mujahideen, HUM. Ansar ul Ummah Amendment, August 8, 2014. October 8, 1997 Hezbollah. October 8, 1997 Kurdistan Workers' Party, PKK. October 8, 1997 Liberation Tigers of Tamil Eelam, LT. October 8, 1997 National Liberation Army, ELN. October 8, 1997 Palestine Liberation Front, PLF. October 8, 1997 Palestine Islamic Jihad, PIJ. October 8, 1997 Popular Front for the Liberation of Palestine, PFLP. October 8, 1997 PFLP General Command, PFLP-GC. October 8, 1997 Revolutionary People's Liberation Party/Front, DHKP/C. October 8, 1997 Shining Path, Sendero Luminoso, SL.
They have the knowledge of all of these terrorist groups, and yet they put rewards out on their heads once they take office on being the terrorist leader. Basically, they signing their own death certificate. It's like signing a motherfucking contract under Bad Boy. You gotta see Puffy. But what y'all fail to see or realize is that all of these groups were done by the prison system, the private prison system. Where they getting all these vehicles? Where they getting all of these different guns and weapons? And yet we cry for help. It's the people in government that's doing this and killing us. Basically setting us up to become fall guys for they bullshit. They've even done it in America. All of the street gangs started by the Fed. How? Through the prison system, through the private prison system, they make these gangs and they give orders to these gang leaders. So all of you brothers who don't know who Big Brother is talking to, he's talking to Big Homie. That's his line of communication. Yeah, he's a snitch. Well, I don't have to say snitch. I could say an agent.
Agent. Similar and opposite words. Definitions from Oxford Languages. Learn more. Noun. 1. A person who acts on behalf of another person or group. In the event of illness, a durable power of attorney enabled her nephew to act as her agent. Similar. Representative. Negotiator. Business manager. Emissary. Envoy. Factor. Go-between. Proxy. Surrogate. Trustee. Liaison. Broker. Delegate. Spokesperson. Spokesman. Spokeswoman. Frontman. Mouthpiece. Rep. 2. A person or thing that takes an active role or produces a specified effect. These teachers view themselves as agents of social change. An agent of Satan is someone who serves the interests of the devil himself, or a secret organization that works to announce Satan's
The
kingdom.
majority of them don't even know they working for Satan. And the ones that do is the ones that's most dangerous, because they know they have to be evil in heart, and they smile in our face all the time.
Wake up, sheeple.
I know more about ISIS than the generals do, believe me.
Stocks jumped sharply on the morning after Donald Trump was elected president. The largest private prison company in America, CoreCivic, aka Corrections Corporation of America, saw its stock's price rise at 42% in the first 15 minutes after the market opened, while the GEO Group was up 19%.
The secret meeting that changed rap music and destroyed a generation.
Damn.
The companies we worked for had invested millions into the building of privately owned prisons, and that our positions of influence in the music industry would actually impact the profitability of these investments.
They all work for the private prison industry, whether they know it or not.